Welcome to Festival Zéro Déchet. My name is Daria and I'm co-founder of Egoist Club, the project that promotes digital sobriety and personal well-being. By the end of this presentation, approximately 3 million hours of streaming will have been viewed on Netflix, 20 million videos viewed on YouTube, and 20 million search launched on Google. These daily activities have an environmental impact on the planet, and we know very little about it. However, digital technology pollutes as much as the aviation industry. It creates 4% of the annual planetary carbon footprint due to the infrastructure. It will be 14% by 2040 if nothing is done. The digital industry alone consumes around 7% of the world's electricity. It's more important than Canada, Germany, or France. Digital energy consumption is growing by an average of 9% every year, at a moment of ecological emergency when governments, citizens, and businesses seek to become greener. It is related to our use of digital technology. Too much on-screen time affects our quality of life, how we sleep, how we communicate, and how productive and focused we are. Daily on-screen time is about 7 hours for young people and 9 hours for adults. It's a moment to become an eco-responsible digital consumer, especially with the arrival of the 5G technology. The flow of data is invisible, but there is an infrastructure behind it. Data centers, servers, our screens, our phones, our tablets, and our computers. Digital pollution is hidden pollution. It seems difficult to act on a phenomenon that we cannot see. So the question is how to use digital technology in an eco-responsible way. What are the good practices and how to reduce digital pollution? Egoist Club was born in this context of transition and questioning. We have looked at some information that helps to understand that digital technology is not intangible and it must, like other industries, question its growth, efficiency, and use. To reduce digital pollution, increase the lifespan of your equipment. Electronics require rare earth elements which are very polluting to extract. The vast majority of the CO2 emitted by smartphone comes from its manufacture. So what's more, in 85% of cases when you buy a new model of a smartphone, your old model is perfectly functional. A little bonus information for your next purchase. The larger the screen size of a smartphone, the higher the environmental impacts. Reduce your video usage or lower the resolution. Online videos generate 60% of the world's data flows. First come the series and movies offered on streaming channels, like 35%. Then pornographic videos, 27%. Then videos on channels like YouTube, 21%. And finally other videos, 18%. Choose low resolution when, for example, you listen to music on YouTube without looking at the picture. If you have a choice, download the video in a few minutes and watch it on your computer rather than stream it. So instead of straining the network and servers throughout the movie, you will only do it during the time needed to download it. So let's talk about the types of connection. The infrastructure of the 4G connection consumes more energy than the wired connection. The environmental impact of the transmitting gigabytes of data over 4G is 10 to 20 times greater than each wired gigabyte. So prefer the Wi-Fi connection to 4G or even phone calls instead of online messaging. With 4G, we consume data that were not accessible before, for example, no connection in public transport, and which were too heavy for 3G. This is particularly the case with online videos. Our emails, sometimes considered too unimportant alongside other types of digital content such as videos, emails are also a source of digital pollution. So what you can do? Unsubscribe from the newsletters that you don't read anymore. Sending an email with an attachment of at least 1 megabyte consumes the equivalent of 25 minutes of a 60-watt light bulb, or emits 20 grams of CO2. Delete unnecessary emails that you keep in your mailbox for no reason. Emails are stored on servers in huge, extremely power-hungry warehouses. Our search engines also require energy. If you frequently visit the same websites, bookmark them instead of searching for them every time on an engine. The tabs open on your browser refresh themselves regularly, requiring energy and producing 5 grams of CO2 equivalent. Close pages that are no longer useful to you. The digital industry is booming. Data consumption has literally jumped by a factor of 38 in 10 years. Daily screen time is increasing by taking up more and more space in our daily 24 hours. So we hope that in this context, the idea of digital sobriety will help us to find balance and become digital eco-responsible consumers while increasing our individual well-being. Thank you for your attention.